Oh, yeah. What up? What up? What up? What up? And what up? Hey, did y'all miss me last week? Man, I thought the episode uploaded last week ain't even upload. So I just saved it for a week. I ain't record. Man. So I hope everybody doing good. They staying warm. You know, we at the end of the winter now. You know what I'm saying? Spring break is happening. Kids out here wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if your kids out here in the streets and y'all don't know where they at, you're failing. You hear me? You are failing. Don't make no sense, man. Kids out here wilding out and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Parents, it's 1, 2, 3 a.m. I don't care what time it is, right? You don't know where your kids at. It ain't the kids' problem. It's you the problem. Just letting you know. All right? But anyway, man, tonight we're going to have a good show. Oh, and the canned food drive has started. I'm going to drop off the boxes to the locations tomorrow with the little trash cans to the locations tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all donate. But we're going to get into that with the community events, all right? So anyway. Tonight, I got a very, very special guest coming on tonight. He's a filmographer, entertainer, recording artist. Like, this man has done a little bit of everything when it comes to this, right? He has. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Taylor made himself, aka, you know what I'm saying, Francis Roc Taylor. I got him on here tonight. We're going to talk about his red vision. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you get the red vision, usually that involves tree and cognac, but he got the vision in him. You hear me? He got that dog in him. But we're going to get into it tonight because he got a lot of work out. A lot of work. So I love having people that's actively putting in work on the show. Right? So before we get into that, y'all know what time it is. Everybody's favorite segment, story time with me. All right. So since y'all have heard me come on here every week, y'all heard me talk about my sex stories and beat up, robbing people, selling stolen cars, like living life, being a fake stripper and have to go get stitches in my head, all sorts of shit, right? So tonight, we're gonna talk about the time that I was putting in some work and it did not work out, right? So this is when I'm a little bit younger, right? And I had, you know what I'm saying, a lady that will always bother me. Always bother me, right? I'm like, okay, cool. She was an older lady too. I think I was like in my 20s or late 20s, early 30s, somewhere around there, late 29, 30, somewhere like that. It was a lady that will always bother me. Man, like, you don't know what you're doing over there. I see all them young girls coming all out here. You need to come get some of this coochie. I like, no, what she called it? She didn't call it coochie. And she called it an older coin purse. She called it some older shit. I said, I need to come get some what? Like, you need to come get some of this coin purse or whatever it was. It was an old ass name. And she said, I was like, oh, this lady got to be 60 or something. I don't even know if she's still alive right now. But if she is, hello. If she's not, may she rest in peace, right? So I told you about the last old lady where she had messed around with her. She had hip problems and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, man, I can't keep doing this. So this lady would come in there and just like, well, she would come over when I was having like pajama parties, stuff like that, tattoo parties, things like that, like gatherings. And she'd be like, oh, yeah, I want to come in. She'd come and sit down sober. And she'd be sitting there flirting with all my friends and stuff like that. I'm like, I said, somebody going to knock the motherfucking the dust off that old ass pussy. You better stop playing with these people. They some wolves. And I would tell her that, right? She didn't listen. She did not listen. So every time I had something, except for when she had to work. She had to work. Like when we had parties on Tuesday night, she'd be like, hey, can you turn the music down a little bit? Can you turn the music down a little bit? I'm like, yeah, I got you. I'm sorry. Right? So I'm in there chilling, partying, all that stuff. And then one day I came home from work and it was like a note on my door. And it was like a picture with like, it was just a picture. You know, old people don't know how to flirt. So it was just like a picture and inside of like a car, it was just like a picture of like some lingerie. Wasn't no body in the lingerie. Wasn't nothing. It was just a picture with some lingerie. I said, "Who the fuck is this from?" Ain't nobody but this old raggedy motherfucker next door. You know what I'm saying? She gonna put a picture of herself in there with some cats or something. You know what I mean? So anyway, she ain't had no cats though. The other lady was nasty. She used to have the cats like eating out of her mouth and shit. I'm like, ugh, the fuck. So anyway, I was like, yeah, man, we having a party. And my parties used to be wild. Every duty station I went at, my parties used to be wild. Wild as shit. So every time she see, she like, she would look at and do lick her little lips. She had the motherfucking little light mustache, like the Miss Pearly mustache hair. I'm like, ugh, right? And my friends were like, hey, she got fat ass though. She got fat ass. I said, y'all niggas nasty. Y'all niggas nasty. That lady like 60, man. So anyway, so we'd be partying, having a good time. So one night I came in the club. It was like 2 something, 3 something in the morning. I was like, okay. We was being loud in the parking lot. And then I said, all right, man, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Walked in. I left my motherfucking door wide open. I was so drunk, I left my fucking door wide open. Slept with it wide open. I was like, oh, shit, right? Did not get stolen because my neighborhood was nice. And people knew. Surprised somebody didn't just come close my fucking door, right? I did that more than once. I went to Niagara Falls for 4 days and left my fucking front door wide open. Did not get stolen, though. But anyway, so I went in, boom, 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 left my door wide open. She come out, sees it, comes inside, closes it. I was like, I look, she tapped me, said, are you okay? Are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm good. Why? What's up? She said, your door was wide open. I was like, oh, that's where that cool air was coming from. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, come on, you don't need to be in here by yourself. You just come stay with me, right? I'm like, okay, well, I'm about to crack this old bitch real quick. In my mind, I'm like, I'm about to go put in some work, crack this old bitch real quick. I walked in her house smelled like mothballs. You could tell ain't nobody been in there in a while, stuff like that, right? So I walk in, I sit down on the sofa. She called herself going in the room and putting on some nice pajama set and all that stuff. Come out there, start trying to dance on me all sexy. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? I said, man, let's get to it. And she did have a fat ass, though. It was the fat ass. I seen her without the clothes. I was like, damn, I want to hit this shit. So I did like this. I said, okay, cool, boom. I said, fuck this. I ain't going to the room. I'm about to get this right here so I can just go right back next door. So I did like this. Man, I did like this. So I thinking, I was all this motherfucker, I got spit started in my So I did like, I was like, Little did I know my old ass neighbor was a hoe. Right? So as soon as I was like, okay, boom. I know she didn't get pregnant. I'm about to ease off in this motherfucker. She get a motherfucker be at the door. Go, 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 go. I was like, she was about to get to work. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, I'm about to put in this work real quick. I get a beat on the door. Boom, 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 boom. I said, man, who the fuck is that? You called the police or something? Somebody called the police because they see I walked in here. Said, no, just be quiet, sit down. She go answer the door, stick her head around the corner. She's like, what y'all want? What y'all want? Blah, blah, blah. You know what we came over here for, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I was like, oh shit, here we go. So I was about to leave out the back door. So I said, well, fuck this. So I go up. I said, well, let me slide by real quick. And then it was 2 dudes, right? They said, who the fuck is this? Why is he here? Blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. I said, man, look, I'm just a neighbor. She was just checking on me stuff. Now, why she's walking around, why she just got a top on? And just busted off. Why she just got the top on? Right? So I ain't even get the ass, right? But I was outside putting in work. One of the dudes punched me in the back of the head as I was walking. Pow! I was like, oh shit, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm out there scrapping these 2 dudes over the bullet I ain't even touched. I ain't even get none of that stuff. So I'm like, this man, I said, get these old ass niggas out. I'm gonna get these niggas off me. And one of them was an older dude. So I was like, damn. She be in there making flicks and shit. That's when I found out after the fact she was making flicks. If it was an old ass woman's OnlyFans, that's what she had back then. So anyway, I'm like, yeah, boom, boom, I'm out there putting in the work. People seeing us fighting and stuff. I knocked the old dude down. It was just me and the dude one-on-one. That motherfucker get hit. Pow. I was like, oh shit. Okay. So I'm out there swinging. Pop, 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 pop. We fighting. Police come. The police come. And me and old buddy getting up, the other dude's getting up. He all like throwing these old man punches in the back of my head and all that stuff. So I saw boom, boom, boom. And she's like, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Instead of saying, we out there putting in work. So the police came up and said, hey man, blah, blah, blah. Out of all the people, they got tased. These motherfuckers tased me. I'm on the ground shaking and shit. Man, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, why are y'all doing this to me? They are jumping me. Like, I was still talking. I pulled the motherfucker thing out. And they was about to shoot me. I said, no. And she just sitting there. And she started laughing. I said, what the fuck is funny about this? I just got jumped and shot with a taser. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I said, look, man, they was jumping me. It was a misunderstanding. We good to go. Y'all good to go? Boom, boom, boom. Now, I don't know what happened. The police said, all right, y'all good to go. Everybody go their separate ways. I went in. They went in. Police was cool. They said, man, look. And then one of the young chicks, the police officer was laughing like, they all out here fighting over this old lady. I said, I wasn't fighting over her. Shit, fuck that. But when they went in there, but they was throwing her ass to the wall. I don't know what the fuck was going on in there. But her band was right, her headbone was right against where mine was at. They was in there killing her. All you hear is them motherfucking old ass like, I said, this bitch is about in there dying right now. So me having a moment of weakness, trying to put in some work in the middle of the night, which I shouldn't have been doing anyway, because I told me I was gonna do it. She had a fat ass though, so they probably in there killing that shit. They probably had the lube though, that shit was like spit start. Fucked around, trying to put in some work. I went in there, touched some dry ass pussy with a fat ass though, got jumped, shot with a taser, and I could have lost my career and got jumped the fuck with this old ass bitch because I was trying to put in some work. And guess what? That's story time with me. Man, I'm like, God damn, what the fuck, man? Damn. That motherfucking taser, I had to pull that motherfucker out. I'm like, these motherfuckers jumping me. See, lucky I was in the military. In the military, we had to do a little joint when they tase you. So I was like an Army MMA guy. So part of the training is that you get jumped by two people and one of them pulls the taser out their pocket and tases you while you're rolling. And then you get shot with the MP taser. Pow! I was like, and then everybody you scream. I was like, and they had to shoot me twice for me to fall in the other taser training. But anyway, that's story time with me. All right. So since we talk about putting in work, we out here talking about putting in work, right? I got one of the hardest working men in showbiz, literally one of the hardest working men in showbiz coming to the stage, right? I'm sure he got some stories like this, but I want everybody to give it up for tailor-made Francis Roc Taylor. Hey,
hold on. Let me help y'all real quick with that.
There we go.
You hear me? Hey, man, I appreciate you for having me on, fam.
Man, listen, now see, I know you got some stories like this because you in the industry, so I know you've seen some wild stuff.
Man, I done seen a lot, but I ain't gonna incriminate myself. You know what I'm saying? I done seen a lot, though. Hey, but I gotta say, that story was crazy, man. That story was crazy.
Hey, man, listen, I come on here and I tell stories like after doing 20 years in the Army and then living the life I've been living and all that stuff, man, I've been all over the world. I done seen stuff. I didn't, trust me, and been through some things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think I still got the motherfucking mark from when I got tased.
Oh no. Yeah. I hope you spin back over there because for all of that, you know what I'm saying? She could have gave you a little something for your time.
Hey man, listen. I was like this. She was like, I'm sorry about last night, blah, blah, blah. And then I found out a couple weeks later, a dude was like knocking on her door. I said, man, why all y'all be going over there? They said that her old has been giving it up. And I was like, damn, she's the motherfucking old lady titties. You know, so they were kind of sagging, look like four arms. Like this, like a baby triceratops. I mean, Tyrannosaurus Rex. But that motherfucker had a fat ass. There's no denying that. That was like this goddamn, and it was hard too. I was like, that was a hard fat ass. Like, you know, like that bitch had a muscle butt.
Oh,
I like, maybe this motherfucker softened up once you start hitting it. I don't know, but they said, yeah, she be going. She's like, yeah, she fucked all the dudes at work and all that stuff. I was like, damn. I was like, grandma getting it in. Damn.
Yeah.
That
So you only live once.
Yeah, you only live once. She's like, fuck that. And then when I started laughing, when she started going get serious with this one dude, and he was coming around, I was like, damn, only this motherfucker knew. They be sitting out there drinking coffee on the patio. I'll be like, well, you, and you give her a kiss, honey, you need something from the store? I'm like, you don't even know what this old mouth been.
Nah, for real though.
Yeah. All right, man. So let's get to it. Tell the people who you are, man.
Okay. I am Francis Taylor, aka Taylor May Roc. DMV native, born in Washington, D.C., raised in Maryland. Started out in music, you know what I'm saying? I walked my way over to radio and then podcasts and boom, you know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere.
Yeah, man. And look, that's how I started though, because I started with the music too. And then I was like, okay, then I shifted to blog talk and then radio and then, you know what I'm saying? Finding myself into like entertainment, like just hosting events, like, you know what I'm saying? Getting little cameos in movies. You know what I'm saying? So now let me ask you this. With you being starting out in the rap game, just like I did, right? At what point or what age did you say, all right, it's time for me to transition away from this?
That's crazy. So film was always in the plan.
Yep.
I just didn't expect it to happen the way it did. I got tired of you know, first of all, being an independent artist is not for the weak at heart. Let's just put that out there. Is people really sleep on the process and what it takes. So we do a lot of self-investment. So I always learn in how to cut costs by doing things myself. I didn't have money to pay for the studio like I wanted to because I had a family of four. It's my wife and my two kids, and they're a priority. So I said, I'm gonna learn how to do some engineering. You know what I'm saying? So I got a video camera to help cut costs, to help shoot my music videos. And then I had a film idea for a while that I just sat on. And during COVID, I had bought a photography camera because that's what I started doing. I was doing content.
And you know what though? I'm glad you brought that up because for us creatives, right? It's like, man, they can't sit still, gotta stay active and doing things. COVID was a make or break for a lot of people. It was either you came out of that with a hustle, or you came out hurt, right? That's the way I feel. You either went to jail for PPP, or you came out here with, you know what I'm saying, or you came out this motherfucker and was creating. You was doing stuff, making clothes. I wrote books during that time. I was like recording. I was like doing all sorts of stuff, man. So yeah, like, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you made a valid point. COVID was a actual critical time for everybody. We were stuck in the house. A lot of people end up being stuck in the house with people that they really didn't want to be stuck with. You know what I'm saying? You know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? The kids are stuck in the house with the parents all day. They're doing at home school and everybody's frustrated. The crazy part is, before it kicked off, I met my team. My team assembled before that. Like right before, like we the No Filter show came together through the unjust killing of George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to G.I. Mo, because G.I. Mo kind of like really put the battery in my back. He was like, yo, we should do you should have your own network. You should do content creation and blah, 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 blah. So fast forward, I had this script that I was sitting on. And shout out to my sister-in-law. She went to acting school on the West Coast, mingled around, had a couple major, you know what I'm saying, mentors. And just so happened she was home for COVID. She decided, I'm coming home. So she came back to the East Coast. And I said, hey, sis, I got this script for you. I want you to look at it. I gave it to her. She was like, I love it. So we did virtual auditions because, you know, COVID, 6 feet. We can't be around nobody. So we did virtual auditions, and we interviewed with Tony Cobain, and he's
Hold on. You said 6 feet. I got bitch. Shit, I was still inviting bitches over to the house during COVID. Shit, I was like, shit, what you talking about? 6 feet?
Nah, but you know, you gotta be careful though. But you know, you wild for that one. But nah, for real though. But we did our casting call, and the dope part about Fenice and Tony Cobain, like that being my first film, I just wrote it. I didn't really create the characters. They read together, they auditioned together, and their chemistry was so crazy. Like the scene was the beginning scene where she walks out at the end. She actually got out the car and walked and was crying, and you can hear it in the background, and you can see the emotion on his face, and it was like,
oh yeah, that's it.
That's our main characters. So we band together. Like I said, low budget. Everybody, you know, my people that was in charge of the set, they made sure that the props and the mood was set right. My family said, hey, you can use my house. My other folks said, hey, you can use my office. You know, we just came together. I used my house. So it was like we just did that production with like literally little to no money. I think the most we spent on that movie was maybe $150. So you know,
that's real good. That's real good because I had a guy on here, Justin Lee, right? He does movies. He's man, y'all should link up a collab. So he just did a movie, Plight, and he did a movie called Turning Point. His movies like faith-based movies, and he said he paid upwards to I think he said $106K for his movie, but it turned out good though. But he was renting places out. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He was renting places out and doing all stuff. He paid all his actors really good and all that stuff. So
and see that just goes back to what I said, you know, being an independent is very, very costly. And this movie thing is heavy. Just luckily my first go around, I was able to get people that believed in me and that was hungry just like me. You know what I'm saying? And we made a little bit of money off of that. I was able to pay my actors a little something. We pretty much broke even, but years later, 2024, we won the 2024 Mama Award for Best Short Film, and the name of the film is Happy Anniversary.
Hey man, so look, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about that, right? And not to put them on, I'm gonna put you on the same way, man. The government gives grants for this. They have a budget for entertainment and stuff like that, for movies, films, and stuff like that, right? And sponsors is everything. So I actually got a chance to sit behind the scenes on a bunch of movie sets, right? And I was watching, the last movie set I was on was a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, before I went on that Super Bowl cruise. I was on a movie set, and on the movie set, I was watching people dropping off their products for placement in the movies and paying. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I was like, dang, it's like, just make sure they all wear these clothes right here. And then they was like, we give you $500 for this, blah, blah, blah. So I said, this is how it really get done, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like they had Kill Mo Juice in there. They had like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dang.
Yeah. And that's dope information that up and coming, you know what I'm saying, cinematographers really don't know.
Yeah.
In our mind, we just like, look, we're gonna create it, the people gonna like it, and it's gonna blow.
Yeah. See, but now if this was maybe 10 years ago, 10, 15, 12 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, something like that. Yeah. But we live in the Tubi era now. Where all you need is a cell phone. Because some of the movies be on Tubi. I'm like, man, they need to start vetting this shit.
Yeah. But you know, it's amazing that you say that, because this is like a prime time to be alive for content creation and being an entertainer. Like, you know, back in the day, back in the day in our time, we about to tell our age. We had cassettes, vinyls, you know what I'm saying? We were blessed to see the era of the CD, the MP3s, and now everything is digital. At first, being a creative back then was hard because you couldn't be seen. Now, like you said, you can pick up your phone. I'm seeing these youngins actually recording their whole album for their whole project on their phone.
That's right.
Like, there's no reason, you know what I'm saying? It's all at your fingertips.
Like for real, man. I remember, man, when my first album came out, like my first mainstream album came out, man, I pressed out like 1,500 copies of that bitch. I was walking around selling that shit out of my trunk. boom, boom, boom. Now all I gotta do is put a link in my bio and put a couple snippets of the songs up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
And
that
that
shit
money,
crazy.
and that money that you spend on actually getting it pressed up, you can put that towards marketing and put that joint right in front of people. You know,
put it right. Facebook, you can do Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads. You can do all that stuff. So it's
absolutely,
like, man, you can flood people. You can flood people because you know this all people do is scroll all day. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. So with this, so you said so COVID was the major breaking point for you, right? So so before that, you said you had it in you. You had it in you. So was being in music and being in front of the camera, right? Like that, is that made you want? Because I know you've been in some of your own movies. Yeah. So you've been in some of your own movies. So was the transition from being in front of the camera rapping easy? Like from rapping to movies, was that easy?
Absolutely. It's one because to be completely honest with you, I love being in front of the camera and I love being seen, but at times it can be a little bit too much. You know, I'm a private person. When you start to, and I love people speaking to you or whatever, but sometimes, you know, we're human. We just want to go out and not be seen. I went through a phase in high school, my senior year, where I was like, you know what? I don't even want to take my senior pictures. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be in the yearbook. If you know me, you know that I went here. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to be a ghost, but they got me while I was in carpentry class, faking like I was paying attention in the picture. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes, like, that's my introverted worry. Sometimes I like to be in a room and nobody not notice that I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I can slide in and slide out because I've learned that the more and more you grow and you become valuable, the more vultures circle around.
Circle around. Now listen, I'm an extreme extrovert. Like, so I just got off a cruise on this week, this Sunday, because I cruise a lot. Right. And I said this every time I go on a ship. Nobody gonna know me when I get on, but all 4,000 people know when I get on. And by day 4, everybody on that ship knew who I was. I tell you, I'm like, I got pictures with college kids and all sorts of shit. And only reason I asked you about that, right? Because the few scenes and stuff that I haven't had in movies, it felt natural for me because I was in front of the camera recording rap videos, showing emotion, stuff like that. If I felt it, especially with something that I felt, memorizing my words, stuff like that, so it felt natural. That's why I asked you that. Because a lot of people is not natural for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah, it's kind of that thing. Once if that entertainment bug is in you and you're a showman, it's nothing to adjust to the stage that you're on. You know what I'm saying? That star gonna shine through regardless.
Yeah. So, man, how was it being a rapper and you're a private person? I mean, I understand there are a lot of parts of my life I didn't share, but but during the MySpace era, no old thing. During the MySpace era, I was on that posting videos and doing all this stuff. I was like, I think I was kind of a little bit ahead of my time when I was doing that. Because I was posting videos, I was posting little snippets of that when you had to upload your little camera, stuff like that. So I don't know.
So with being an artist is what the crazy part is. People know what's real and what's not.
Yeah.
Right. And not everybody has a fancy car. Not everybody can throw stacks. You know, people. It's a lot of regular people out here that's living check to check, day to day, having real life struggles. And during my growth,
I'm gonna say some of the best rappers out here are 9-to-5 niggas.
Absolutely, and that's what I was getting to. Through my struggle, my therapy was my music, and me put my pain in my life into my music inspired people. You know, so it made me more relatable because it's like, we see him on the up and up because perception is everything. You know what I'm saying? People to see you shining, to see me doing everything that I do, but you know, social media and the internet's not real. No. You only see what I show you. You know what I'm saying? But you're more personable when people know that you're just like the next man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And then One of the things I absolutely hate about the internet, this shit has created entitlement, lack of accountability, and the highest levels of delusion. I'm like, everybody think they supposed to be rich. Everybody think they're supposed to have things, but they don't want to put in no work. Like, you know what I'm saying? They see this one person, oh, she got a birthday bag. I want one of those too. You can't afford one, brokey. Like, shut up. You work at Dollar Tree.
And you want to know what something? It's funny because let's talk about the delusion.
Yeah.
We know that most of this stuff is fake.
Oh, 99% of it.
You feel me? If you really go back and you gotta fake it till you make it, but I'm not knocking anybody, but if you really look at the price range on some of this stuff, like Slim, this don't match your lifestyle. So
no. And then so one of the things, especially like when niggas like we had to get it out the mud to get where we at, where we going, stuff like that, right? So a lot of my homeboys are still in the hood, whatever case may be, like, man, let's go find some hoes. I'm like, dog, I ain't even on that right now. I ain't going to look for no hoes with y'all. And I'm like, no, right? And then I said, and then the women that I'm in proximity with ain't even looking for y'all kind of niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing for women. I tell women that, I say, y'all think some rich nigga just gonna come and pull your bum ass out the hood. It don't work that way. You gotta be in a proximity with these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dude, like you hanging out at the motherfucking networking events and going to tech conferences, stuff like that. Y'all don't go to none of this shit. Y'all go to these motherfucking clubs with the same dirty niggas you grew up with.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not in the
fishing
proximity.
out the same pond.
Yeah, swimming in the same pond. So it's like I like going to motherfucking going golf and shit like that. I tell my homeboys, let's go out to the mountains to the resort. If you want to meet these kind of women, you got to put yourself in proximity with them. And you're not doing that in college. Y'all niggas ain't go to college. I went to college and I met a lot of good women, lawyers, doctors, stuff like that. And I know how to talk to them. And you can't carry the women you want, you can't carry a conversation with. And I said that to the women too. A lot of these pretty women, a lot of them, I did a lot of pretty women, but they dumb as fuck. Can't carry no conversation. Autistic as a motherfucker. I'm like, are you mentally challenged?
Yeah,
like,
that's because they use their looks to skate by. Yep. Now, don't get it twisted. There are some very, very, very attractive women that got it together.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
We don't want to say that it's all of them. You know,
it's not all of them, but they far fewer in between.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, I be outside. I can tell you that. I'd be like, I'm like, yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. We gonna go here. Oh, what is that? I'm like, all right. Well, never mind. We going to Olive Garden. Fuck.
Yeah, straight like that though.
It's fuck. Nah. So man, look. Now, what growing up? What gave you that creative gene growing up? Like, what things molded you in your life? What things molded you in your life to say, "Hey, this is the shit that I want to do"? Music, entertainment, filmography, you know, acting. You know what I'm saying? Script writing.
I want to say I come from a musical family, and I come from a church family. My mom's side of the family's a church family, so I grew up playing the drums and being a musician at church and just being surrounded by music all the time. When I was younger, I remember sitting on the couch with my Uncle Ronald, God rest his soul, and watching the commercial and trying to figure out how did they make this float on the screens. I'm like, Uncle, that's a string. You know, that's like one of my earliest moments of trying to put things together and understand how things work on screen. So it's kind of like it's been in me since a child. So I've always been that entertainment. Like I've never been the one to watch TV, but I've been the one to put on the show.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna tell you my earliest, Captain Nintendo, the Garbage Pail Kids. And then we used to watch Black Belt Theater on Channel 54. Remember, we only had like 5 or 6 channels?
You hear me?
Yeah. We only had 5 or 6 channels. And
you know what?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I was just talking about Black Belt Theater the other day. Yeah. And Youngin was looking at me like, what? I'm like, Slim, we only had like 8 channels. You know what I'm saying?
We had 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13.
Sometimes
20.
13.
Yeah, sometimes 13,
22,
22,
26,
26, 45, and 54. 50. We get 50 and 54. We have 54.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you got a good antenna, you definitely gonna get 54.
You definitely gonna get 54. Cause I remember the Black Belt Theater, man. And then I used to be like, when they used to show the old couple movies, I said, man, I think they're really killing them. Look at the way they're dragging them along.
Yeah, Black Belt Theaters was my thing.
Yeah.
I was real strong on. I was real big on Bruce Lee when I was young.
We had no choice. My dad was a black belt, and he was a black belt in karate, and he was in the Nation of Islam. So he was like the fruit of Islam, like the head of their security. They used to have like brick breaking and all that stuff, demonstrations, and then he got all of us into martial arts and boxing and stuff like that. So he's like, yeah, Bruce Lee, we used to sit and watch. I think I've seen Enter the Dragon like 1,000 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, he's like, wow. I'm like, shut your old ass. I see him do that now. Shut your old ass down. Punch you in the back of your head.
You wild, man. You wild.
So you say it was the music and your family, like coming from the church and everything like that, right?
Absolutely.
What genres do you think, with you being in the church, and what genre of movie and music you think was mostly affected by your growing up, your youth?
What genre of music?
Yeah. Like, for instance, like, how we do rap music and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what songs do you feel like you made that was heavily driven from your upbringing?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, soft music, like, you know what I'm saying? R&B kind of joints, hardcore street shit, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
I think that's a good answer. That's a good one. I think it was the real life songs. You know, just not necessarily street, because we all been out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and talk like I was the kingpin, because I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna talk about like I was the most gangsters nigga out here catching bodies, because I wasn't. I was a young man that stood on principle.
That's it.
But just rapping about the struggles of being a father, you know what I'm saying? Just that motivation to be there, the going through it with my now wife, you feel me? Just rapping about the relationships, rapping about not just the bad, but the good times, you know what I'm saying? Like when I talk about that good stuff, I'm not flirting and talking to everybody. I'm talking about this woman in front of me, you know what I'm saying? It's just being keeping it real, you know what I'm saying, within the music is the part that strikes for me.
Okay, all right, yeah. Is it the same with your films, your script writing as well?
So honestly, yes. I love filmmaking overall. I love that I can take a fantasy, my imagination, and make it happen. I just did a proof of concept trailer for a superhero movie that I have called Surge, and I use all AI to create it. Right, that was my imagination. But when you get movies like Happy Anniversary, it's real. You know, that shows a couple that was broken by a simple mistake that's fighting to get it back together. You know what I'm saying? I actually wrote a film about a man that's working to get just split custody of his child, but it's a spiteful baby mother. You know what I'm saying? With a manipulative.
Let me be in that motherfucker. Hey, I be like this. Fuck you. And you gonna be thinking this real as shit. I'm gonna save my child. Fuck you talking about.
but you know, I really enjoy movies that's real.
Yeah,
you know, it's nothing wrong with fantasy, but there's so many stories in this world, so many people that we know. Like, and I really tapped into that the more and more I spoke with older folks growing up. And I love speaking to the elderly because they drop so many jewels. I done gained all my wisdom just by being the young man stuck around older people and just being forced to listen. And I learned. And there's so much, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can learn. But also there's so much that needs to be told, because in this day and age, we're force-fed things. And all we see is toxic things.
That's it.
Can we see something different?
That's my thing right there. That's why I like Justice movie, because they was like positive stuff. Like it wasn't all like, dog, we already overstimulated as is with the world. You see it on the news. I don't watch the news at all, but people see it on the news. They see it on social media, right? Blah blah blah. Our mind is not supposed to take in as much endorphins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are overstimulated as a people, right? That's why that causes having that overstimulation causes addiction. It does. And then if you look at like you look on Black cinema on Tubi, you go look at that. All the movies about the same thing: strip clubs, gangbangers, drug dealers, all that stuff, right? They just have different names. Yeah, but there are some ones when they did it good. I go through that, like there are some ones that was like, I was like, oh, this shit right here pretty good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like whoever wrote this script did their thing. Yeah. So yeah, but I was like, yeah, man. And then it gets repetitive, seeing the same thing over and over again. Like when all the positive stuff Black people doing and stuff in the world, you can put a little bit of toxic shit in there, but man, come on, man. Let's put some light on the situation. Why my man can't be the owner of a tech company? He get fired from his job and he start from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Why we always got to be the gangster?
Yeah.
You know why we always got to be the killer?
That's right. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh man, I got fired from my job. Now I'm about to go rob this fucking bank.
Yeah. But see that I'm gonna tell you something. The best thing I did to switch what I see on the internet was I took a week break. I purged for a week. I didn't search anything, and I just reset my algorithm. And when I came back, I started searching things that was more positive.
So I do that all the time. I don't think people notice it because of how much I be posting. Like I will schedule things so they post whatever the case may be. But I do that all the time. Like when I go on these cruises, I put my phone to safe and I don't touch it the whole week I'm there. I don't touch it. If I'm going for 8 days, it's 8 days. I come back and niggas be dead. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't touch my phone at all. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm here at home, I'll be sitting here scrolling shit. I put my shit on the charger, and then that'll be that.
Yep. See, and it's crazy, and the youth would never know or never grew up the way we grew up because we didn't grow up with cell phones and scrolling. Like we was outside. I feel proud when I see kids outside now. When I see them out there hooping and stuff like that, I be like, oh. Man, look, if I see a group of bikes in front of one house, I get excited because I'm like, they understand.
Or a bunch of kids sitting on the green cable, the green electric box.
You hear me?
Yeah,
you hear me?
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
But you know what's crazy? Is if you really, and this might, I'm not trying to go over to a whole nother conversation.
Oh no, you're good.
If you look at the way that things are developing, they're developing these communities and they're not giving these kids anything to do. Like new modern apartment complexes, they don't put playgrounds out there anymore.
No basketball courts, no playgrounds,
no nothing.
No pools, no nothing. And then I noticed that too. If you look at it, they all this stuff is being done strategically, right? They putting these townhouses, houses, all that on top of each other. Like you said, no recreational activities. You actually have to leave your complex of recreational activities, right? Yep. And the more and more apartment complexes are doing it. No pools, no playgrounds, no basketball courts, nowhere nothing for the kids to do but sit in the house and play video games. So, but this is all systematically planned out. That's where I feel. Yeah, unless you living out way out, nah. All this is systematically planned, and these kids too lazy to walk to the school to hoop. Yeah. So
now I will say this to my people: utilize your neighborhood parks. Like these parks are there for a reason, and use them for more than just to go smoke weed and drink. You know what I'm saying? Go enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like we all victim of it. We was young. You know what I'm saying? Some of us still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, like
nothing wrong with it.
So I ever since my mom passed away, I've been fishing a lot more. Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I've been doing a lot more fishing, and a lot of these places where I fish at is connected to a park, and I'm like, yo, this is peaceful as fuck. Like, why didn't I come here before? You know what I'm saying? Like, so enjoy your public parks, people.
So we had a family reunion, and we did it down at Watkins Park on a Saturday. I remember back in the day, all the basketball courts be full down there. It'd be kids running on the playground. Man, we had that whole shit to ourselves. I was like, damn. On a prime Saturday, I was like, oh shit, all right, we
That's
good.
crazy.
Yep. Oh, it was like 1 or 2 people out there hooping, but it was like it was mostly us. So
Times change, man.
times have changed, man. Is that you know what I'm saying? This even like I said this on the show a couple weeks ago. We're starting to see the side effects of social media and cell phones now, right? Mm-hmm. You could go in the club, walk in that motherfucking club, it'd be 100 people in there. Ain't nobody dancing, nobody interacting. All they doing is this. On their phones. Hey. That's it.
Then look, then they start recording and then they just sit back down.
And sit right back down. Like the fuck you here for? Yeah. Get your lazy ass up out of here. You two niggas, look at all these bitches over here. What you doing? Yeah. But with your filmography, right? Now let me ask you, if you had any kind of movie, I know you like black movies and superhero movies, stuff like that, but if you had one genre, if you had a bunch of funding for, what kind of movie would you make?
Oh, I'm torn. Well, actually, nah. It would be a horror suspense.
I was about to say that because we don't have enough black horror movies out.
Yeah.
We don't. We don't. So
now, I do have a full feature film that's a horror film that's in post-production right now. It's called
man.
It's called 1134, and the cast was phenomenal. I teamed up with Kevin Robinson of Angle 45 Media. It's him and I behind the cameras. He co-directed it with me. My Red Vision team was with me. It's a crazy film. I can't wait for you to see it.
Oh man, listen, I'm ready. You know I'm ready. I don't think we have enough black horror movies. I don't think we have enough black sci-fi movies. I don't think we have enough black kung fu movies. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I be liking those. Like when it be a black dude and he be in the hood, they motherfuckers just out there doing karate. I'm like, damn. All right. I seen a sci-fi movie with Marcus Houston in them. They was all black people, stuff like that. And aliens was invading, and they was out there getting their ass dusted off. I was like, damn, this shit crazy.
Yeah, but you want to know something? One more genre. I will say, if I could pick a number 2, it would be comedy. I feel like the current temperature of the world. We just need to laugh, bro. Everybody just need to laugh. Smoke one, just relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what all movies do you have out now?
Okay, so I have right now. I have, like I said, I have a full feature that's in production. So I have all shorts out. Happy Anniversary. That's a love story. I have Shadows, which is a short horror film or suspense. I have Last Call, which is a suspense drama. I have One More Day, which is a serious movie about mental health. Shout out to Kate Quick for that one.
Listen, you should do one about a black soldier who been struggling. Because I'm gonna tell you, because I suffered from PTSD for a long time. And then there was and when I was in the Army, it was like if you went to Behavioral Health, they look at you like you was weak. I did the full thing. I retired, and I deployed 4 times, 3 times Iraq, 1 in Afghanistan. And it was like we felt like if we went to Behavioral Health, we wouldn't go and get no leadership positions. We wasn't going to get promoted. It was like that shit was getting shunned, but we was really, really suffering. When we got home, you know what I'm saying, our families paid for it, like you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I can be
It's crazy because I was just talking, you know, like I don't really get into politics because it's a sticky situation. Yep. But I will definitely say that it bothers me that you know, our soldiers come back home and send out there to, you know, fight for our country and defend everybody at home and come home with no resources. Like, you know, like I see what it do to that type of warfare in the hood do to niggas in the hood. Yeah. So I can only imagine what's really seen, you know what I'm saying? Like to be in the battlefield, like y'all deserve more. You know, way more. So I'm gonna tell you, because I went in like way early, way back in the gap, right? And then I was in for 16 years, and I said, man, I can't take it no more. And I went and let the people know. I said, man, y'all gotta take me I gotta go to a PTSD clinic.
I was like, man, I was sitting in the dark. I couldn't take this shit no more. And I was like, man, fuck this. Like it was dark. A lot of my friends, you know what I'm saying, man, they rest in peace. A lot of them committed suicide. I couldn't take that shit. Because and then when the suicide rate started going up, I was in the Army, so they started taking it serious. Once they started seeing it afterwards, like they was like, oh, people that was suicide rates after deployments was skyrocketing.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, a lot of people with survivor's guilt. It was depression, all sorts of things. And you can see the signs. That's why, like, as a leader, I was making sure my soldiers was good. You good? You all right? Come talk to me. Come to my office, talk to me.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. It's okay. You need to go behavior health. Right?
Yeah.
So
I had a family member of mine, and he was a Marine, and, you know, he didn't go into detail of, you know, some of the things that he had to do because, you know, you can't. But he was just saying that, you know, it was sometimes he had to do some things that he just ain't really want to do. It was either your life or mine.
And so that's the thing right there, right? So when once you start sitting down and you start packing that shit, I can talk about it now. You feel what I'm saying? Because I've been doing that. I'm like, I still do therapy here, like every week or every other week or whatever the case may be, right? Now I'm basically talking about life because I'm moving forward with everything else, right? So I be telling people all the time. I do this thing every time I talk to people. I'm like, man, free hugs. Don't suffer in silence. I give a speech called "Don't Suffer in Silence" whenever I talk to all the vets. Like if you ever need somebody to talk to, you come talk to me. Don't suffer in silence. And I'm like, they free hugs. And it's free to give them away. Come on, and they come talk to me. I was on a trip, another cruise, and I went and did that speech because they have veterans events. And then I went and I gave that speech, and everybody clapped. And people started crying, stuff like that, because they had family members and stuff. Then after the joint, he came to me, I gave him a hug, talked to him. I said, what's up? He's like, I'm glad you did that. Because I planned on, he said, I didn't plan on coming back from this trip. I was going to jump off in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Never know who needed it.
Wow, man.
Yep.
Man, salute you and I appreciate you for your service, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm like, because now it's just about helping everybody else out. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's big.
Yeah, man. So that kind of movie right there. And then if you make a movie like that, that touches a whole different demographic of people.
Absolutely.
It is like the military and stuff like that, especially the way they're focusing on mental health now and all that stuff. That's such a whole different demographic of people.
So that was kind of like my inspiration behind Last Call, because a lot of times soldiers go into battle, and even though it was urban, quote unquote, urban warfare, you know what I'm saying, filmed here due to the budget, you know, soldiers go to do missions and go into battle not knowing if, you know, say they're gonna make it home to their loved ones. So I kind of just created a situation where what if a soldier knew he was about to die? And he got that last 5 minutes, and who would he call? In the movie, he called his girlfriend, which turned into his fiance. You know, and it goes from there. So
that's deep. Yep, that's deep right there.
Appreciate
it. And you should make a movie about somebody being buried alive. And they trying
crazy.
They be buried alive, and they just trying to get out the box, trying to figure a way out. And they stuck in there with a laptop that's connected to Wi-Fi.
Nah, you got some ideas you can build off of. We're gonna have to talk after the show.
Yeah, listen, I have 5 books out. I'm releasing 6 this year. The first of the 6 is coming out. The first of the 6 is coming out. Next Monday.
Oh snap!
Yeah, that one is it's Masters. It's about a black slave superhero, right? He was getting lynched, and when he got lynched, he started gaining superpowers. Okay. And then he went around the South killing slave masters and freeing slaves, and helping them get to the North. Yeah, man. And then after that one, I got a psychological thriller about a pimp serial killer.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he traveled up and down the East Coast, killing strippers and prostitutes. He feel like a past their prime.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I like that.
Yeah, if it's on my mind, like you said, you're a creative, so am I. But if it's something on my mind, something crazy, shit, I'm like, I know ain't no books out like this.
Yeah, and once again, that's the beautiful part. You can just pick your phone up, open your notes, and just go to work.
There you go to work. Hell yeah, man. So now, Now I'm glad you got all these movies out, man. I can't wait to hear the big announcement that you got coming for sure. So
Okay.
we gonna get back to that. Now we at my favorite part of the show. All right,
Okay.
where I have some questions.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Sounds like it's gonna get a little dicey.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Okay. Born and raised here in the DC area. I asked everybody that I interviewed from here. I asked them the same question. Born and raised in the DC area, right? The DMV. That's what we call it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which area in the DMV got the ugliest women?
Oh man. Are you really gonna do that to me like that? Oh man. Sheesh. All right. Oh man. Man. All right. So PG got the honeys. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, look.
Hey bro, you about to get me killed, bro. Man, they gonna shoot me, but I gotta say Southside, bro.
Oh man, yeah, no, they got some zombies down there.
They gotta say Southside.
Yeah, I was say let's do that. He said Eastover. I was like, yeah.
All right, so look, let me say this. My disclaimer after that, ladies, if it don't apply, let it fly, please. Please. Some of y'all.
Some hoes look like cavemen. Hey man, hey, my fucking prefrontal cortex haven't evolved all the way.
You hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, you wild for that one.
Okay, next question. Give your best male friend head.
Shit.
Or let your last living relative die.
Man. I'm sorry, they gotta die. I'm holding legacy. Ain't no dick going in my mouth.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Can't do it.
No.
Right. I hold it down. I keep bloodline going, baby.
Hey, baby, you feel like you're pregnant again.
Right.
Because this motherfucker about to go.
He gone. He gone. He on his way.
He is on his way to the upper room.
Do you hear me? Nah, won't be me, baby. Won't be me.
Okay. Now this. All right. So, out of all the movies you ever watched, right? What villain do you think you're most relatable to?
Damn, that's a good question. Okay.
Let's go.
I like the Batman movies, right?
Yep.
And it was just Bane.
Yeah. So you know what's crazy about Bane? Bane wasn't the brains behind the operation though.
Exactly.
It was Poison Ivy. Yeah.
Yeah. It was the girl.
It was Poison Ivy. He was the muscle.
Bane helped somebody, and he sacrificed himself.
He did.
You feel me?
Yeah,
and then when the time came back around, he stood on that. You know what I'm saying? They went against the system. And
he actually could have killed Batman.
Yeah.
I like that.
But he made the typical villain mistake. He talked too much. Just get it done.
Just get it done.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. A threesome with two homeless chicks right there on the street.
Shit.
Raw. Yep. Or no sex for the rest of your life.
Come on, bro. Come on. Wow. No sex for the rest of my life or threesome.
With 2 homeless chicks, bro, on the street.
I don't know, bro. No sex for the rest. A nigga that ain't getting that, he angry, bro. I'm sorry. Man, I'm gonna wash up real good, get tested. I'm gonna have to knock them homeless joints down real quick. I'm sorry, bro. Life without none is tough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Do I gotta look at it while I'm doing it? You know what I'm saying? Do I get to close my eyes?
You can close your eyes, man.
Oh yeah. But hold on, bro. It's gonna be the smells and oh god, bro. Hold on, I gotta rethink this one. Wait a minute. You know what? For the culture, man, what they say, I have to hold my nose. For the show of my life, bro. Oh god.
I want to say because there's a lot of life left, man. A lot of life. God,
yeah,
damn.
it is, bro. It is. And pussy's a beautiful thing.
It is beautiful.
I love it. It is. Like it is. Man, I love it.
I like it a lot.
Oh man, these questions is wild, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, all right. Next question.
Okay. I'm scared.
15 minutes in hell. Or 15 minutes in a lion cage covered in meat.
Fuck. I'm gonna survive, right?
I don't know. That's on you.
See,
either way you go, it's gonna be a long ass 15 minutes.
Yeah, bro. Either burn, get tortured for 15 minutes, or eaten alive for 15 minutes. Well,
lions can climb trees, so you know.
Yeah. So so now it's about to be technical. If I'm covered, that means that they would have to eat through the layers before they get to me. So it.
Have you seen how big the mouth on the goddamn lion is?
Man, it's my favorite animal, bro. You know what?
Yep. I'm
gonna be strategic.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 15 minutes of hell. I'm gonna come back and write a book about it.
Damn. Oh, yeah. That's it. Yeah. Okay.
Capitalize off of it.
Yeah, capitalize off of it. Like, yeah, they motherfuckers down there getting tortured, man.
Hey, it's real. It's hot.
It's hot. Yeah, as soon as I got there, my clothes melted off.
Man, what? You see my eyebrows? No, because I was down there. They burned off.
They burned off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm letting y'all know. Y'all better get right. Let you know.
Tough one. That was a tough one.
Okay. Now, with you being a filmographer, you being a filmographer, right? We have an industry we didn't talk about tonight.
Okay.
Now, I would ask you, would you film a porn star? No, that's too easy.
Okay.
Would you marry one?
Oh.
Is she still active?
No, I couldn't. and there's no slam to them because I follow a couple and they all seem really cool. You know what I'm saying?
I had one on here, and I spent most of my time asking her about her mental health and how her dad feel about what she doing.
Yeah, I can't do it because if she's known, I'm gonna look like my man probably rubbed one off to you.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like, nah. And that's not including what I seen you do on camera. It's just like, nah. I can't do it. I pass.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So you know the Super Bowl is the most watched show in the world. Most watched show in the world. The halftime show, what, about 14 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. During halftime, streaking across the field naked, or 14 minutes at a KKK meeting without a hood on.
Oh, am I strapped?
Nope. You just out there
All right.
in the middle of Alabama
So
by yourself.
that's an ass whooping and lynching waiting to happen. So I'm gonna choose streaking across the field during Super Bowl. I'm gonna bet on it that somebody's gonna streak. I'm gonna cash in and get arrested at the same time.
You get banned for life, but you made money off of it.
Hey, it's all good, baby.
You know, I bet Vegas. I got $1 million to one. I put motherfucking $10,000 down. $1 million to one. Somebody go streaking.
Now there was actually a gentleman who did that recently.
I know. And then they was acting like they didn't want to pay him because he was the one that made the bet.
Yeah, guess what? Lawsuit,
pay me.
Yep.
All right. Last question I got for you. For you, right?
Okay.
But you being in the entertainment industry, for your music to flourish and everything that's going on out in Hollywood and all that stuff, for your movies to boom out there all over the world, would you attend one of them late night Diddy parties?
Absolutely not.
You ain't showed up with the tank top with baby oil.
Nah, bro, I'm too big for that. Nah, man, I don't get down with that weird stuff, bro.
Hey, listen, these motherfuckers is like, nah, fuck that. I keep grinding independently.
Hey, but you know what's weird? It's weird that people talk bad about it. Like people that been there, they talk bad about it now that he's got convicted and this, that, and the other. But that's there.
Yeah, all you niggas was there. Y'all was there. I don't care. None of them say they like, oh man, blah blah blah. That's why y'all all dying and Ray J bleeding out his eyes. Have y'all niggas bisexual, don't even know what you like. Shit. No, y'all was there. Y'all didn't testify, but y'all was there. All y'all.
And y'all know more than what y'all saying. Y'all know.
Y'all know more. Y'all just didn't want to. Y'all didn't want him to go down. And that's what, man. That's why I respect Superhead so much. So when she did her tell-all book, I was like, shit, Diddy gonna do a tell-all book, and a lot of them niggas going down.
Yeah.
When Diddy gets out of jail, if you think he ain't about to do something to recoup his money, shit, he gonna do a Diddy Chronicles. Diddy Chronicles, baby oil and booty cheeks.
Hey, go ahead, bro. No, but I agree with you. He definitely gonna spend. He gonna spend it, and he gonna do something to recoup that money back.
He is. I mean, he lost Revolt, his place in Revolt. I mean, he's still majority owner at Bad Boy, stuff like that. Diageo ain't messing with him no more. But you think, man, after a couple years, all this shit gonna go away. You think motherfuckers ain't gonna tie they ain't gonna try to make no money with his name tied to it? Yeah. Crazy as hell. I was like, man, come on. He ain't about to be out here making Tubi movies. No. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take a couple years off. He gonna get out, go to rehab for a couple years, sex rehab, all that stuff for a couple years, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from the drugs. You know, because I know he in the feds. I know he in the feds doing drugs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He getting it smuggled in somehow. I wouldn't believe anything different.
Yeah, no, yeah. Man, I'm like, them niggas in there, they're worse than the other niggas be having big ass knives in there, goddamn cell phones, drugs, like shit worse than being out on the streets.
But now, Diddy get smooth, man. He'll bounce back when he come out.
Yeah, and then not only that, like, you know what I'm saying, he invested in his kids, man. So I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man, you can go to a Diddy party. He offered you $100 million there. All you gotta do is show up, baby, and take that.
Nah. And it's crazy because it's a lot of people be like, the male nigga, you better go. Nah.
On one episode I was on here. I said, hey man, all right, $1 million a back shot. How many you gonna take?
I seen that.
Yeah, I asked somebody on here that motherfucker said, I'm gonna take as many as I can. It's infinite amount. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, nah, bro. I ain't no coming back from that. My nigga, you gay. Ain't no such thing as a bisexual. Ain't no such thing as a bisexual man. You gay.
Yeah, yeah. It's a price on your sexuality, brother.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, that's all the questions I got.
Hey
Now,
man, that was crazy. That was crazy. I ain't never been in the hot seat like that before. Shit.
so,
Whew.
so tell everybody where they can find you, man.
All right, man. Look, so y'all can find me on all social media platforms at TaylorMade Rock. In the bottom of the screen, TaylorMade Rock. You can follow Red Vision on Facebook, Red Vision Cinema. We got hacked on Instagram, fucking haters. I lost my pages, a couple of my business pages, but you can follow me at Red Vision Cinema underscore. That's Red Vision Cinema underscore Instagram, man.
Yeah, okay. Hey, man. Now, I'm looking for, remember, you need me in these movies. I'm like this. What did you say to me, bitch?
I got something for you. I see your personality and everything. I'm gonna have something for you soon.
Yeah, I'll be like, I hope you write the script.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. But look, man, I'm glad you came on here tonight, man. And I look forward to having you back on here so we can promote your new films and all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward to it. But
Hey,
right
thank
now,
you for having me.
hey, man, listen, this was fun.
Yeah.
See, dropping jewels, drop the game, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, baby. But right now, I got to get this show rolling.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, bro. Man, I appreciate you.
Peace, bro.
Peace. Wow. Hey, man, listen, y'all got to support that brother, man. I'm telling you, y'all got to support him. Very, very fun, lively guy, right? And listen, you see what the concepts of his movies were, man, telling you, very, very intelligent man. Yeah, for real. Don't be surprised y'all see me in there like this in one of his movies. Just sitting there, it's like, here's your line. Don't be like, freezing like a mother. Say your line. What do you want from me? All right, y'all. We're going to move on to the next thing. We're going to move on to community events. Community events. Hey, so look, community events, right? I forgot to get the damn locations for y'all, but y'all know I'm doing the canned food drive. So I forgot to give y'all the damn locations. So I'm gonna give y'all the locations next week. But the canned food drive is going on now. It's active. I'm actually going to drop off the trash cans tomorrow. All right. So yeah, I will give y'all the events. I'm gonna make a separate video giving y'all the places where y'all can drop off all the stuff. Okay. Again, I appreciate everybody supporting it. But this one is going till May the 1st. All right, it's going to May the 1st. So come on, give back. We going to May the 1st. You hear me? And don't bring no dinner them linky ass can or expired food, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all was bringing last of that coat drive, y'all was bringing me holy coats and shit. The fuck? Don't do that. Don't do that. Not this time. All right. And that's the community event. I'm gonna have the addresses and everything for y'all on the next show. I promise. Promise. All right. Boom. That's the community event. Now, read of the week is Fairy Factory. I ordered the book and I got halfway through it. I'll tell you right now, Chris was on here a couple weeks ago talking about how the education system is failing and all that stuff. I'm giving him read of the week again because that he touched on a lot of stuff. He's the investigative journalist I had for Fox 45 on a show a couple weeks ago. Hey, he hit on a lot of key points. And he had the facts, he had the percentages, he had the dollar amounts, he had that shit down to the cent to prove everything that he was saying. I was like, holy, this dude is good. The book is phenomenal. About 260 pages, 207 pages, something like that. It's not that long to read, but it got a lot of good information in it. A lot of good information. I strongly suggest y'all check it out. Second time I'm going to read it a week. And I'm telling you, it's good read. Good read so far. All right. And that's my read of the week. Wow. All right, y'all. So we are here at everybody's favorite segment, right? Everybody's favorite segment. All right. So, everybody's favorite segment. We'll start that at. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So, we were just on the show talking about delusion is at an all-time high. Delusion is at an all-time high. You women, delusional. You young niggas, delusional. Thinking you gonna be rich, you not. Thinking y'all gonna get picked about the hood, you not. Right? This lady is a prime example of it. Delusion. Delusion. And you know what's funny? She from Maryland. And everything out here costs a ton to live anyway. Right? Costs a ton to live out here. I understand why this lady did what she did. But delusion is an all-time high. And this lady deserves every ounce of jail time she's about to get. So let me tell you what she did. Maryland lady, Maryland woman. She said, fuck this. I'm tired of living in the hood. I'm tired of these food stamps, all this stuff. By the way, when she got arrested, she was still on the food stamps, right? But I'm tired of this welfare. I'm tired of this Section 8, all that stuff, right? So, a rich family moved to one of their other houses. You know, a lot of the snowbirds, they leave, they move, and they go down south during the winter, right? So, let me tell you what this delusional lady did. Bow, 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 bow. She took it upon herself to find a house where nobody was in. A $2.3 million mansion. She said, fuck this. This is the life I'm supposed to be living. Fuck these food stamps. Fuck that welfare. Fuck that Section 8. Found a $2.3 million mansion. You know what she did? She breaks in. I don't know how she bypassed the alarm, right? She breaks in, moves in, starts living in the mansion. Living in the mansion. She said, fuck this. This is the life I deserve. If there ain't no man gonna give it to me, I'm gonna give it to myself. The niggas ain't in the hood ain't gonna give it to me, I'm gonna give it to myself, right? So she broke in and was living in their mansion without the owners knowing. You hear me? Without them knowing. She was like, fuck this. It's the life I deserve. Give it to me. Broke in, her, and she took her daughter with her. 16-year-old daughter with her. Left the hood, took the daughter out of high school. Said, come on, we live out here in the suburbs now, right? All the utilities get paid, all the mortgages get paid. She didn't do nothing. So while she was in this house, she said, living comfortably, taking showers, wearing their clothes, stuff like that. Just doing everything rich people do. Drinking up all this champagne. Couldn't even pronounce it. I'm gonna drink me some Hennessy, S-O, right? What is this? Some Remy, some Remy. You don't know, I don't know. But anyway, right? And she do look like she drink Cisco. and she don't smoke Newports, whatever case may be. So living up in there, she thought it was a good idea to start finessing people. So while living in the house, she used the house as a backdrop. She took videos of it, posted it all over social media. You know how you niggas crave for attention. You know how y'all crave for attention. And that attention is what got her caught. So she was great on it, showing pictures. So she went online posing as a financial advisor, selling online courses on social media. People were registering for it. The link she was sending them did not work. And then she would cancel their email or whatever case she was doing. She was scamming them. So people were paying $200, $300, and all that stuff. Because she was online acting like she was a financial advisor, selling online courses. Made a lot of money, right? While she's still on food stamps, living in these people's house, taking pictures of it in the hot tub with champagne on the joint, in bubble baths, the views, everything, right? Y'all can look this shit up. This shit is real. While she was in there, on food stamps, living in a $2.3 million house, right? Faking online courses. Guess what her daughter was doing? She told her daughter, fuck that, you ain't going back to school. Get your ass out this house and go find a job. She made her daughter leave the fucking house every day to go to work. While she sat her food stamp getting, welfare receiving, Section 8 living ass at the house, scamming y'all niggas online. You hear me? She made her daughter go to work. So guess what her daughter did? Listen to her mama. Oh, mama probably lied to her. Oh, we got a brand new house. See, you know I got this house working hard. You need to get out there and go work hard. So her daughter went and got a job. Out there working, she come home, look, mama, I got paid today. Look, mama, I got paid today. She lived in there for a while. Till the owners start seeing pictures of their house and videos of their house. Guess where it at? Your attention-seeking fucks. Social media. Right? She did not leave the house. Once she got in there, she did not leave the house. Right? That's one of the ways she got caught. Two, neighbors started reporting the daughter coming in and out of the fucking gated community, walking around the neighborhood. Who the fuck is that? Going to the house. Who the fuck is that? We know she don't live there. We know motherfucking Bill and Lisa. Who the fuck is that? They said, fuck this. We had enough. Neighbors call the police. Family calls the police. They knock on the door. Hey, how you doing? We got reports of criminal trespass. Like, no, this is my house. I know what you're talking about. This is my house. I'm a financial advisor. So, you know, I do online courses. This is what I do, blah, blah, blah. Now, do you have any ID on you? She had ID. They looked at the ID, like, your address doesn't match up. Ma'am, you mind if we come in and take a look? No. One of the police officers got a phone. I got the neighbor called. Boom, boom, boom. No. The neighbors on the phone with the actual owners went around the house. They saw where she broke into the motherfucking house. So she got arrested. She got convicted. She got arrested and convicted of breaking and entering, trespassing, and was held in jail with $500,000 bond. And every minute she spends in jail, she deserves. This is what delusion gets you. Ladies, this is what delusion looks like. And this is how all y'all look like. You Dollar Tree, Taco Bell working bitches. This is how y'all look when y'all call niggas brokies and all that stuff because they can't afford to buy you things you can't even fathom to do. You can't even spell fucking Birkin. She couldn't spell mansion, but she decided she was gonna do it and scam all you niggas. Right? So with that being said, she's locked up. Who knows where her 16-year-old daughter is? I feel bad for the daughter because now her daughter has a sense of entitlement and delusion because she thought mama paid for the house. But she found out the hard way. That everything looks deceiving. Social media ain't really supposed to be. I mean, ain't the real world. And niggas be lying. So your criminal ass mom, breaking and entering, selling online courses and everything, on fraud. She got fraud as well. Somebody reported that too. So my dumb ass of the week is going to a Maryland woman, Tamekia Goode. You deserve it. I hope the penitentiary treats you well. because you got locked up and these are felony charges, you're going to lose your food stamps. You're going to lose your Section 8. Who knows where your daughter going to stay? And at this point, I hope your daughter say, well, fuck you. And Tamekia Goode is getting, Tamekia Goode, whatever, her name spelled fucked up. She is getting dumb as a week. Fuck is you talking about, fucking stupid. This is what delusion looks like. This is what delusion looks like. And the world is filled with people just like her. Think they deserve that lifestyle? Don't put in no work for it. Don't do nothing for it. Too many of y'all motherfuckers out here walking around like that. She is the dumbass of the week. Fucking stupid. Crazy, man. Crazy, 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 crazy. You hear me? Crazy. All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that segment. So, man, tonight was a good show, man. Y'all make sure y'all go support, you know what I'm saying, Taylor-Made Rocks movies. You feel me? Make sure y'all enjoy the movies. And y'all keep supporting, y'all keep supporting, y'all keep supporting. I want to thank everybody so much that's been following me on this journey, watching all my shows and all that stuff. Next week, I got a politician coming on. We actually going to sit down face to face, and he's going to explain to y'all what he's going to bring. He's running for the House of Delegates. So, yeah, I'm going to have him on next week. We're going to have a good time, and we're going to get to the nitty-gritty of things, okay? Now, with that being said, I'll see y'all next week, and let's get the fuck out of here. Peace.